The yellow leather.
Red leather.
Yellow leather.
And welcome, sports fans. Sorry about that. A few little warm-ups.
Go fuck yourself, San Diego. Wait. Who's messing with the teleprompter?
Yeah. Seriously, fire him. Get him out of here. It's probably going as good as my internet Wi-Fi connection at the moment.
You're fired.
But welcome everybody to round 9 BBQ Sessions with Pauly. A little special shout out because this time 5 years ago on a Sunday night we were at Scenic Hills getting blind. And what was the occasion? It was. It was indeed, mate.
Wait, hang on. The Pacquiao Mayweather fight, that happened on my wedding night.
It did. So
now it all makes sense. You were talking about the wedding.
Mate,
what a wedding it was.
Wasn't it just? 5 years of your life sentence has been served, mate. Well done.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
I'll take it.
So I've got Charlie here who's thoroughly enjoying what's going on as well. But here we go, guys. We'll go through round 9. Then we'll have a quick look at the ladder before we go and set up round 10, the second last round before we get into the finals, which is perfect timing because guess what happens on Mondays, ladies and gentlemen?
Easter... No. No. I've got it. It's Charles Manson's birthday. Cole, make sure you light a candle for him.
Well, not only is it Charles Manson's birthday, and yes, Cole, please light a candle for him, the NRL season goes back into training. You all get to save yourselves from our terrible voices, and we get to watch some proper football with some proper banter on the banner page.
Yeah, that's going to be good fun. Be interesting to see how the Tamworth Warriors go.
The Tamworth Warriors, that's right. Had to leave, was it Nathaniel Roach behind? He's rocked up to work feeling a bit fluey and couldn't get on the plane.
Oh, unlucky.
Yes.
Who had Nathaniel Roach? Anyone?
I don't know, but whoever's got David Fusitua, he stayed back for personal reasons as well and didn't fly with the team. Yeah, that's what I thought. David, there's a tablet you can take, mate, so get onto it and get over here. And
so speaking of tablets you can take, has anyone ever YouTubed Dennis Rodman's broken dick?
No.
Oh, do yourself a favour.
All right.
So, like, because of this Last Dance, been watching it, and then one of the guys at work turns around and tells me about, do you know Dennis Rodman broke his dick 3 times?
Fuck.
I was like, what? No, this can't be legit. YouTube that, and they talk about it, and he's just talking about it like, and that's the first time I broke my dick. Second time.
Oh.
And then he's going about the third time, just give me the tablet. What the fuck?
Wow. Hey.
So, I don't want to spoil it for you, but just the way he talks about it. So
I thought you were talking about a special little tablet that Ernest takes to get himself ready.
Muscle relaxant?
No, quite the opposite, mate. Quite the opposite.
Oh, the little blue ones.
Yeah, little blue ones, mate. Hey, sure it keeps him entertained for minutes. Come on, man. A little bit of a giggle would have paid off there. My sound mustn't be coming through to you. Sound check, 1, 2.
Minutes sounded a bit far-fetched, that's it.
Okay. True. So, what we'll do is we'll go through this stuff. Let's send it off. We've gone a little longer than we did the last few times. Guest appearance by Charlie. He's overly stoked about being in his bed right now. Let's try and put that off. While we have a look at the round 9 saw Tiger Power win their 3rd game of the season and rocket up into 7th position on the ladder.
Speaking of little blue pills, geez, didn't they go up quick?
Didn't they? What? I suppose here the thing is, how much longer are they going to stay up though?
Well, I believe if it's more than 4 hours, you should see your doctor.
Probably, yes. The interesting thing, come round 10, Tiger Power... Oh, no, Tiger Power played Prickwood Phoenix in the first round. Oh, no, round 10, Tiger Power, Prickwood Phoenix. Involved, mate. It'll be good for a little bit of banter. Let's see if I can get rid of this kid for a little while. He's not fucking sleeping. Bear with me, Pauly.
All good.
Yeah.
Orby, can you take him?
Here we go. I'm going to let him walk off. There we go. All right. So yeah, sorry about that. We've just cleared the background noise. It's clearly not working. And now we can have a proper barbecue session, mate. Oh,
Way too much excitement.
way too much. He heard Tiger Power versus Prickwood Phoenix and went, why are we talking about the last round? Let's get to it.
Yeah.
Speaking of Prickwood Phoenix, delivered the Muffin Stuffers their 7th loss of the season last round, 8-4.
It doesn't sound as impressive when you say delivered their 7th loss of the season. It's like, well, okay, who hasn't? Like, oh wait, Eagles. Eagles didn't.
Well, no,
Okay.
to be fair, we couldn't deliver the Farrabarras their 2nd loss of the season. But that's all right. Gronks picked up their 3rd win to move into 3rd last over Young Mumba out 18-10.
Yeah, and that's just a little bit of master and apprentice there. Like, oh, hey, how about you take this, young blood?
Absolutely. And didn't he give it to him? Well done.
And also, we also noticed this is Mitchell Pearce making a statement, coming back into the side 2 weeks in a row and taking out man of the match.
Man of the match. See, there was Gronk CEO did ask for a change, put Adam Reynolds into the halves. So effectively they've gone backwards a good goal kicker, but a much better director around the field, I think, and it's paid off for them. Last 2 weeks, as you said, they were languishing in 12th. Put Mitchell Pearce back in, and all of a sudden they've climbed up to 10th.
Yeah,
So,
3rd last of the bullet.
absolutely. Mind you, a win tonight could see them jump all the way up to 7th, possibly even 6th. So hopefully that little gamble has paid off big time for them and they can make their way into the finals with 1 round to go.
Oh, look, it would be great to see them come, 6th or 7th class.
Absolutely, wouldn't it? Lord Farquhar delivered probably one of the upsets of the season, let's be fair. 21-14 over Benji Brilliance.
This does not compare to the Gronk speeding Farrabarras.
No, I said one of, not the upset of the season.
Tiger Power beating Aussie Tugboat.
Yeah.
Come on, let's...
I don't know if you've seen how shit Lord Farquhar is, but...
Have you seen the side he's got? 2 of us, a Sheck up the back. Who's he got in the half? He's got a decent side. I don't understand why they are struggling as much as they are.
I mean, to be fair, using that theory there, Paulie, all teams below 7th could probably say the same thing. All have, except for Biggins Eagles, they've actually really got a shit team. But outside of that, all the others, I mean, Tiger Power in at 7th and have both Trebojevic brothers in the team. Let's have a look. Gronks have Valentine Holmes returning. Gronks get to pick between whether or not Adam Reynolds or Mitchell Pearce is their halfback, and yet they're sitting in at 10th.
Because they were picking wrong.
True. Cabbage is led out by Jason Tomalolo every game. Really, the teams have got a good spread of decent players.
The last dance has shown us anything, though. One man cannot win a championship on his own. Jordan had to learn how to use his team.
True.
Right? So
True.
Jason Tomalolo is not going to win a premiership for Cabbage, ever.
2001, the Newcastle Knights won off the back of Andrew Johns. I don't care what anybody says. Parramatta should have had that season. Andrew Johns single-handedly beat Parramatta.
I'm pretty sure Danny Badiris had a fair chunk to do with that game.
Yeah, no, you're right. He ran out onto the field. Really, outside of that, Andrew Johns. But you could be right, At the end of the day...
Did Joey get the Churchill medal in that game? No, or did Bugsy get it?
I don't. Okay. You know what? You refer to Google because my internet's shit, and I don't want this to clap out again. Sports fans, we will get you an answer to that question as we move on and have a look at the Farrabarras, possibly pulling off yet another Corey Thompson to go 7 in front, 19-12 over Biggins Eagles. All right, he's still Googling, so...
yeah, still Googling. Evan Middleton's just got back to me. Looks like it was Andrew Johns.
It was?
I think so. Just looking at a little preview there. Jesus. Mr. Recipients, thank you. Yeah, so, Andrew Johns.
Andrew Johns. See, I don't like to say I told you so, but I really do. I told you so. I love it.
How's this? Darius Boyd got it in 2010.
Oh, as in the only season he actually ever showed up for. The only season where he took roller skates off and didn't hit the deck every time somebody made a break. Yeah. Quite frankly, Darius Boyd catch coronavirus and what?
2008 Brent Kite. I remember looking at that one. He was paying 52-1 for Clive Churchill.
Yeah.
And I talked myself out of it to put it on Watmo. Oh, I was like, no, I'm going Kite. He's going to have a massive game. And I was like, no, I'll go Watmo. He was like 17-1, I think.
I'll tell you what, I picked the score.
The game, and I'm like, Kite's so getting this. He's been the best player on the field.
Didn't he have a rip snorter? Yeah.
And at the end of the game, they've announced I've just walked. I'm like, no, I can't. I know what's going to happen. Like, I talked myself out of putting money on him, and
Well, mate, I personally was singing 40-0 to every dirty Mexican I could find, and make sure they knew that we beat them 40-0. So, fuck you, Melbourne. Eat a dick. Glad we smashed you. Moving on to the other game, Chester Road Railers continued their unbeaten run, albeit via a very small margin of 1 point, possibly going into extra time, 17-16 over the Cabbage. The Cabbage have dropped out of the top 8.
Yeah, they're let's just call them coleslaw. They're gone.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, shredded. Count their season, done.
Cabbage, absolutely nowhere. What do you mix cabbage? Is it mayonnaise in coleslaw?
Apparently that's what Farrabarras puts into it.
Yeah, no, we don't want to talk about the kind of mayonnaise Farrabarras put into it. A very salty aftertaste, I've heard.
Did we bypass Farrabarras beating Eagles?
No, I did mention you were Googling. I actually threw it to you for a comment. You were Googling, so we just kept going.
Saved by Google.
Yeah. See how I very nicely did that the game before? Put you on a mission to go and Google something. Quickly brush over the Eagles game, straight onto the Cabbage Railers. Very good broadcasting. I'll teach you a thing or two. You just stick with me a little, buddy. All right, so we're looking at the ladder. Obviously, Chester Road Railers, hopefully they don't keep this form up for the real Dominado Cup. Undefeated on top there, followed by the Farrabarras, and they both have a 2-game gap between Prickled Phoenix, and then the only other 2 safe teams, I would say, Aussie Tugboat and Benji Brilliance, rounding out the top 5.
The loss to Benji Brilliance sort of hurts a bit.
I
thought they probably had to
invite Stewie into the broadcast. He's chosen not to join us for whatever reason. Probably because he can't figure out the microphone and doesn't want to make a fool of himself ever again. So, Tiger Power versus Prickled Phoenix, Campbelltown Stadium. Mate, anything you want to throw in there before we hit the simulation button?
So who is he playing? My caster's dropped out again, but
Tiger Power?
Yep.
He's playing Prickled Phoenix, that's why I've thrown it to you to have a word.
Oh shit. Well, the winning run comes to an end.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, let's hope. That was brilliant. We've dead set just had some broadcasting brilliance in the last, say, 5 minutes. It's okay if you've decided to rub your finger along that line and just keep fast forwarding. But let's go. I just was thinking about another line you would rub your finger along. And
I was going to say, Frankie's excited.
I don't need that blue tablet anymore, let me just say that. Tiger Power, Preckwood Phoenix, Campbelltown Stadium in 3, 2, 1. Tiger Power win 22-12.
No. This simulation's bullshit. I told you. 22. There's been 2 games all year that I've let in more than 1 try, and it's been in the simulation ones.
Yeah, well, guess what?
This is horse shit.
Coronavirus has made a lot of things change, mate, and we've just had to deal with it. I'm going to suggest you just deal with the simulation, mate. At the end of the day, I still think you're safe in the top 8 anyway.
Yeah, look, being safe in the top 8 is one thing, but getting fucked over by a simulation is another, alright?
You could have been cabbage at the start of the season, mate. Simulation was swapped with referee, and you don't hear him complaining. Mainly because he doesn't get on
the banner page.
Yeah.
That is button he's got on his keyboard is a fucking bok choy emoji.
Cabbage. Anyway, David Nalfoaluma, the man of the match in that game.
How about the halves for Preckwood Phoenix trying to win the game for him?
Gave it a good crack. Sean Johnson, Jerome Hughes, Cameron Smith pots both. 2 from 2. There you go. At least simulation has Cameron Smith's kicking record back.
Yeah, okay. Next.
Next we have the Gronks taking on Aussie Tugboat. Can the Gronks keep their form up? Have they got Mitchell Pearce in the halves? They're the questions that are being asked by the punters.
Well, I do hear that Tugboat have got a special promotion going today. It's like free entry if you bring your dog along. So, trying to combat Mitchell.
Okay. Trying a bit like you and I. Ooh, shiny thing. I'm now distracted and completely forgotten about what I was doing. Unfortunately, happens a lot in BBQ Sessions.
Yep. Just have Mitchell running around. Here, Fluffy, Fluffy.
All right. So, with that new update, you think Aussie Tugboat are going to get away with the win, or can Mitchell Pearce keep his focus and take the Gronks to a 3rd consecutive win?
Whereabouts is the stadium? Is that Jubilee? You know what? I think Gronks are going to get this one, only because the fans are actually a fair distance away from the field at Jubilee Oval. If this was at Wynn Stadium,
different story.
Shark Park, different story, exactly.
All right, no problem. Well, we're going to simulate this game in 3, 2, 1. And Aussie Tugboat win 14-8.
Told you, bringing those dogs to the game was always going to be beneficial.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, somebody's gotten to the ear of Matt Lodge in the dressing room. It's the New York family, mate. Just go and fucking smash him. He's gone out and he's produced a man of the match effort, picking up a try.
In everyone's ears, you're going to die tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So the dogs did work on the sideline, didn't they? Gronks.
Yeah, and the dog worked on the field too.
Yeah, Gronks about as flimsy as a front door in New York apartment.
Well, no, that was quite strong, that front door.
Well, actually, yeah, to be fair, it kept him out, didn't it? So, all right, we'll find...
About as flimsy as Matt Lodge's I was drunk defence. How's that?
Yeah. No, fair call. About as flimsy as, I'll pay him back, don't you worry. His call there. About as flimsy
how
as...
How much of a dent do you think he's made in the $2 million in reparations?
Yeah, fuck all, mate. And my understanding was he claimed bankruptcy so that he didn't have to pay it off. Fuck you, Wayne Bennett, you old fuck, for even allowing him back into the game. No team should have signed him. But you know what? You know who did? Fucking Todd Greenberg and Aussie Tugboat. And you know what? It's paying off dividends for them at the moment. Anyway, that's enough talking about that goose. Next, we move up to an absolute blockbuster. That's a lie. This is going to be a boring game, and I'm glad we're simming it. Benji Brilliance versus the Muffin Stuffers.
Ooh, Muffin Stuffers trying to move up into... Where could they get to? 6th last?
11th place. Oh, well, let's see if it'll work out for them. They have gone back to their old ways of late. So, here we go. Your prediction. Benji Brilliance or Muffin Stuffers, Pauly?
Look, just to make it interesting for the comp, I really want Muffin Stuffers to win this.
Okay.
I know Benji's my mate, but fuck him.
Well, I personally think Muffin Stuffers can get fucked. Here's going to you, Ernest. I'm hoping you get up. And just another quick reminder, Kev, we even tried to call your phone this time. Like, legitimately tried to call your phone, sent you a message, you told us you were going to be available, and yet here we are, no Kev. So, Mr. MIA, clearly living up to his name in the banner page, MIA again. Like, we've even sent it to your...
He's got his phone on isolation.
Mate, we even sent it to your son, Brookie, who's clearly playing at the moment, who hasn't bothered to go out of his room and go, hey, Dad, Scribby and Pauly have invited you to the party. Right? Dead set.
Is he the father of Pauline Hanson?
Mate, I think he is. I dead set think he is. You are an elusive enigma, young Kev. Hopefully one day this will pay off. Maybe you'll join us in the finals. As I said...
Mate.
Sorry, that was an awkward pause because I did say, as I said, and then didn't follow through. As I said, Stewie, we can understand, doesn't know how to use a microphone. Can understand. He's probably seen the invite and gone, oh, I'm not doing that again. But Kev, come on, mate.
Stuart could actually be online right now.
Oh,
he could be there.
He's probably... he's talking to the TV. He's done that before he found out about even the microphones. We were playing each other, and he keeps messaging me going, I keep yelling at you in the TV because I can hear you through it. Oh, I love you, Stewie. You're a sandwich short of a picnic, mate, but I love you to death, kid.
You can just imagine him, like, going out in the TV. He's like, what the fuck's the microphone?
He's doing the fuck you, Squib. Fuck you. Yeah, that wasn't a fair try. Fuck you.
How you got that? Can't tackle for shit.
Oh, anyway, back to the game. Benji Brilliance. I'm rooting for you, Ernest. Yes, Frankie, I will root Ernest one day. And Pauly is on the Muffin Stuffers in 3, 2, 1. Benji Brilliance, get in there, son.
That's it, that's him in the finals.
That is Benji Brilliance solidifying his spot. There is... Oh, I've just done it again. My bumhole is so sore, it's probably bleeding. Dead set. This is where we've taken BBQ Sessions, guys.
Yep. I'm telling you, do that pseudo cream and the old quita.
Dead set going to her.
Pass and you'll be fine.
I'm going to rub my liver with it. Oh, I only got to just get the tip in. I don't need to go all... Okay. Isaiah Papali picking up a double here. He seems to be a decent pickup because he was also man of the match. We've already had a second rower, haven't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Paul Vaughan. What a try-scoring machine he is.
That didn't do him much good. He's still sitting in the last.
Yeah, true. But once again, to prove our point of decent teams, Paul Vaughan and David Clemmer are the front rowers of the Muffin Stuffers. You got Ruben Garrick out in the wing. That's about as much as I know because that's all I can see in this team. But actually, we'll go across. Paul Vaughan, Brian Kelly, what a shit pickup. He's got Vunivalu on the other wing. Cameron McInnes is his hooker. Chad Townsend, Joseph Manu. Like, you don't look at that team and think they're a proper shit team, do you? Kyle Flanagan.
You look at the table and you do.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, like
That's all that matters in the end.
not disagreeing with you. I'm just pointing out that you did say about how good the Lord Farquaad lineup was, yet how shit they're going. Anyway, here's my opportunity to stamp Mumba out. Sorry, Cecil. I'd love to.
Just going to put the boot into the kid.
Look, why not? He's been a good kid and a great supporter of our broadcasts. But quite frankly,
all good things come to an end.
Mate, you know what? It is a competition. There are no friends in competition. Your uniform is offensive to every sense that I have in my body. All 5 of them. Fucking terrible. And here's my opportunity to hopefully knock you off. And after the shit I've just talked, 100% I'm losing. ANZ Stadium, your prediction, Pauly?
Mumba out by 15.
Okay. Yeah, teams seem to love to kick a field goal against me, don't they? So, we're going to go on the simulation. Frankie, that was simulation, not stimulation. In 3.
He doesn't need any help with stimulation.
No blue pills for Frankie. 3, 2, 1.
Stimulate.
Fucking get in. Yes. Woohoo! Eagles win 24-8. Mumba out are in the danger zone. Oh, no. Is that me or you?
I just had to unplug the mic. I've just got to quickly duck downstairs. Give me a couple seconds, okay?
Alright.
You just keep going, I'll catch up.
Okay, cool. Alright, so while we're here, I'm going to bask in the glory of a 24-8 win over Mumba out. It looks like it was a very convincing win. Tries across the park. Georgie Tafua. Bronson.
Jeremy Marshall King.
Man of the match. Everybody loves a hooker. How good. Edric Lee, the $100 man, out there scoring for the Mumba out.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. I just saw the score. This is complete and utter bullshit. You're the one doing the simulations.
Mate, just
and
hitting...
all of a sudden, you guys get 24... What, you going into the settings and just changing something, like going, rookie mode.
Mate, hitting the straps just before finals. That's what I'm doing. As I said, you've only got to make it to be a chance.
Strap on.
Oh, mate, don't worry. We're doing both at the moment. After what we just did to Mumba out, everybody can imagine it was a strap on. With no pseudo cream whatsoever. It was just dry run straight in there.
Wow.
Yeah, dry run. So, very good win for Biggins Eagles. I'm pretty happy with that. That puts us into the top 8. However, Lord Farquaad and Cabbage are playing each other and will probably knock us down to 9th. They're the only other 2 teams that can do it. So let's have a look. Cabbage versus Lord Farquaad. GIO Stadium in Canberra.
You praying for a draw?
Fucking yes, that's a great idea. Let's hope for a draw. We haven't had one yet. Let's see what can happen, because I've got a feeling... No, I want Cabbage to win by 1. Cabbage win by 1, I stay in the top 8. Come on. Come on, the Cabbage. Come on, the Cabbage. Cabbage by 1.
That's what Cole's been doing to make his goals.
Come on, the Cabbage. Yeah, well played. I'll pay that. We are about to stimulate one of us here in 3, 2, 1. Come on, the Cabbage. Fuck, they won by 14. That sucks. Lord Farquaad, you just had to hold them out, mate. Fuck. Stephen.
Points. Why could you score 13 more points?
Stephen Crichton picks up a double. See, 2 of us are Shexiani Katoa. You're right, they have got a decent lineup. Twiston Sailor, like, seriously, what the fuck? Tyson Frizzell. Oh, well, Moses Zembai kicks 3 from 4. I wouldn't have a clue, mate. He plays centre by the looks of things. I think he's a centre for Penrith. actually. If it's not Penrith, it's Souths. One or the other.
How about that little beard on him?
Oh, no. Terrible. Twiston Sailor, the son of Wendell. Yep, and that's about as much as we need to say about the Sailors. Good job.
Yes, they can find a white line.
Yeah, loves a white line. Tyson Frizzell gets a try as well. Fucking Lord Farquhar, all you had to do was score another 13 points. 13, mate. That's all you needed.
Yeah,
right.
Well, look, about time simulation came and bit you in the ass.
Fucking shithouse. 13, Lord Farquhar, that's all you needed. Anyway, that's going to make a very interesting last round now. Who's
all about
playing?
The drama.
We're playing Aussie Tugboat. Shit. Cabbage is playing the Muffin Stuffers. Double shit. Alright, here we go. Railers versus the Farabarras. We've been building up for this one. We were really hoping this was going to be undefeated versus undefeated. But it's not, because the Farabarras lost. So it's
Farabarras to get their second loss.
Yeah, undefeated versus the team that's already lost.
Yeah, well, the old Todd Greenberg, we're undefeated with 4 losses, so...
Yeah, no, fair call. Fair call. Have been, like, this would have been a good one for a Super Sunday. But at the same time, fuck it, we're simulating now. So,
yep.
First versus second, Railers and Farabarras. A loss doesn't hurt either of them, really.
It hurts Farabarras a little more.
Well, not really. They're going to be... well, if anything, it hurts because they're going to be stuck in second.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm going for them because I don't want a team to go through undefeated.
I do.
All right.
Just for the chance of them to fall out from the finals and not win.
All
How
right.
good would that be?
Fair call. That will be brilliant. Kev, what do you think? Oh, that's right. You didn't answer your fucking phone again. Awesome. All right. Well, we're going to simulate this game in 3, 2, 1.
Simulate.
Farabarras. Go back to the top of the ladder. 22-6. Jesus, them last 3 games were huge scores.
Fuck.
Oh, look, to be fair, Chester Road shouldn't even have 6. Jordan Rapana scored. And he only signed with the Canberra Raiders today, didn't he? Was that breaking news today I saw?
I don't know. Did he?
Yeah. Well, if he hasn't, apparently the word is that that's what's going to happen. He'll turn up to training tomorrow in Canberra. However, as I said, at the start of this season...
Wasn't he in Japan at the peak of all this shit?
He was, yes. So, with any luck, he's going to spread it through the Canberra Raiders. They're now out of...
Yeah. Okay.
James Fisher-Harris, Corey Thompson, the ever-reliable, Ash Taylor. So this is where it's a load of shit. Ash Taylor can't do anything, let alone score a try. But anyway, Michael Morgan scored a try.
Did he draft or recruit Ash Taylor?
Oh, fuck, God.
Like,
Genuinely...
at what point do you go, you know what? I want Ash Taylor in my fantasy team.
Mate, at the point that you've clearly built a strong enough team around it that you could put fucking a 5-year-old child in at halfback and still win.
You know what?
Because
I want to recruit someone that I just plan on carrying.
Yeah, but you know what? To be fair to Cole, 100% that's what he's done. He's gone, I have 12 other top-notch players that, you know what, I'd draft my son if I was allowed to and put him into halfback because that's how much work he's going to need. The only other player that would have fit the bill nicely would have been Cooper Cronk in the 2019 Grand Final, 2019 or 2018 Grand Final where he did fuck all. Ladies and gentlemen, never one to be afraid to rock up late to a party as we're finishing off. Stuart, how are you, mate?
You found the microphone.
Yeah, no, we can hear.
Daylight saving still fucking you around, isn't it?
Yeah, mate, clearly. Well, welcome, mate. Just so you know, we've just simmed the Farrabarras versus Chester Road Railers, and the Farrabarras have put 22-6 on them and won. Yeah, it's brilliant. That's the first loss to the Railers.
Look, I don't really give a shit when anyone else loses to Farrabarras. I just like to see when other teams beat him.
Well, speaking about other teams winning, game one of the round...
He missed it. Why are we coming back to it? He missed it.
You know what?
Bad luck. He can do whatever he wants with his own time, but we don't have time to go back to the start of this. Right? We need to move forward. We have fans out there that are waiting for us to wrap it up.
I legitimately actually agree with you. I should not be giving him this opportunity because we did invite him 3 hours ago and he's only just decided to join us. But Tiger Power won 22-12 over Prickled Venus. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really unbelievable too, isn't it? It's not.
It's not really, but anyway.
But, you know, in the scheme of things, it was big for Tiger Power. Jesus, moved all the way up into 7th last.
You have. Into 6th.
7th last.
Oh, absolutely, mate. As we've said and pointed out, you've just got to make it.
Wait, was that Dark Calls that are coming through? Horse.
Hold on. Who's got Dark Horse? Frankie, we're there. So, you've got a game against Gronks next round, so it's probably pretty lucky that you've got Dark Horse and you are going to Frankie's home to play him, so I'm pretty sure he will have a welcoming party out the front for you. You will be treated like royalty at Southern Cross Group Stadium, because if there is anybody who loves a Dark Horse more than anybody, it is Frankie.
Wow.
Game 2 of the next round. Benji Brilliance versus Prickled Venus.
Oh, wow, what a barbecue session that's going to be.
Isn't it? Is there any way you can get Ernest involved? That'd be funny if we got Ernest in a barbecue session.
I'd have to get him on loudspeaker. That'd be the only way. So I don't know to play PlayStation.
Well, I know. He did chime in with something.
In the vulnerable category, he's old. So.
No, credit where credit's due. The 10th annual blowjob tournament is tomorrow. We ask that you please do not attend so a girl can win this year. Thanks, champ. Sent from Ernest to Bradshaw. So he's actually brought some banter to the banter page.
Yeah, I don't know what was funnier. That or Cole's response?
Yeah, the prize money was shit anyway. Yeah. That actually legit was some very brilliant banter, because then Mr. MIA, sure as shit, not on here again today. Lay the boot in A. I'm home today, guys. Laugh out loud. Clearly not, Kev, or if you are, your fucking phone doesn't work, mate, so might want to sort that out. Anyway, let's keep moving through the last round of the season before finals. Eagles play Aussie Tugboat. I'm going to be honest, that's going to be a tough game in order to get into the top 8.
This is what's going to decide the 8.
Yeah. Fuck.
Everyone playing for their season. Tugboat, nothing to really gain. Maybe cementing top 4, but... yeah, it's just got to win. Yeah.
Cabbage got the muffin stuffers, so if I need a team to lose, it's probably Cabbage. Yeah. The good thing that is working in my favour, possibly, is Mumba outplay the Chester Road Railers and Lord Farquhar play the Farrabarras. So I feel very confident.
How good would it be, big brother beating the shit out of little brother?
Oh man, no, that would suck. That would suck balls really badly.
That would be great. Lord Farquaad teabags Farabaras.
At this rate,
see the headlines now.
At this rate, I'm going to need the Railers to put about 40 on Mumba out. Unless I win.
Yeah.
If I win, then
win.
happy days.
Just
but
win.
if I... Well, no, you know what? Fuck you.
So he's trying to live it in a fantasy world,
I'm
right?
in 9th. We are playing Fantasy League, not real live league, because otherwise I'd be injured. But, you know, like...
Yeah,
I'm hoping...
This is a real life fantasy. This is fantasy footy.
Yeah, like I can get up out of my bed without being in pain. It's awesome. Yeah. I love fantasy. It's great. But yes, last round. There's a few games that are going to decide some shit. There's a few games that is not. But I'm looking forward to it, boys.
Yep.
Anyway, any final thoughts and words before we finish off BBQ Sessions round 9?
No, I'm all tapped out. Let's bring on the final round and get into finals.
Alright. Sorry, Stewie, what was that? In the grand final, he's making the call. We'll see you up in the private box, mate.
Buying a double pass or something.
Oh, why? It did fuck all for Aussie Tugboat. He's actually going to still make the field now. Does an ACL week before round 1 and gets back by round 3. Go fuck yourself, Aussie Tugboat. So, yeah, anyway, there's... awesome chat. Thank you very much, guys. Love your work.
Matt Lodge, the only guy to be out for rounds 1 and 2 with an ACL injury and come back for round 3.
What a cunt. Also, the only guy to threaten a fucking 9-year-old girl hiding in a toilet because she thinks he's going to kill her. So, get fucked, Matt Lodge. Die of AIDS, you fuckhead. Oh, mate, seriously.
Way to go, Gordy.
Yeah, well, you know what? To be fair, if he asked me to say it to his face, I'd do it. I'd probably be shaking a little bit, but I'd do it. Fuck him. He's a fucking wanker. Hey, and I'm no fucking US family hiding in my fucking bathroom from him either. I'm an Australian hiding in my room broadcasting on YouTube. Stay 1.5 meters away from me, thank you, Matthew. Alright? You are not allowed in my 1.5 meter zone. We are to social distance, alright? I wonder if I'd have the reach advantage there. Probably might. Anyway, fuck you, Matt Lodge. Fuck you, muffin stuffers. Any other fuck yous, boys?
No, I think you fucked everyone for us.
Who? Stewie? Alright, well, apparently fuck you too, Ernest, from Tiger Power. I really look forward to the last round. We'll come to you through the week with that one. We'll set up the finals footy. So, Stewie, if you are available, that might be a bit of fun to join in, Pauly and I, because we'll have a look at finals footy after our last round through the week. We'll have a bit of a weekend off over the next weekend, mainly because I'm in Bundeena and just going to enjoy myself rather than try and race home and broadcast for you fuckers.
Don't break the illusion we've set up here. It's like we're pacing ourselves to finish as the regular football comes back.
Well,
that's the whole reason we're having a bye week. Come on.
Yeah, okay, yes. All right. To be fair, that is it. Because
it doesn't work when we've got to explain our plans.
If we do that, we'll have the the quarterfinals, prelim. Oh, I've gone fucked. Anyway, thanks, sports fans. We'll see you for the next one.
Go fuck yourself, San Diego. I think so.